What up, YouTube? Press here. Good afternoon. Just thought I would do a quick explanation video of my blender with climbing the ladder. The reason why I wanted to release this video was just because there's three moving parts here, and I think that if I break them down a little bit better, people will get a little bit better understanding, and that way you're not at the table being timid to make a move, not completely understanding what's going on. So I just play. I always play this, but worked out really good today. I was shooting, so I was able to spike the 7 when I wanted to. Once I got the whole back all loaded up, which worked out pretty good. But it's just one of those things. So the first part of this is every shooter, I only give one opportunity with the don't pass, right? So the first bet is the don't pass, right? So say the point is 4, and the point is 5, and the 5 gets hit. This don't pass loses, right? But that means I'm still laddering the field, and I'm still running the DC progression through the back. So let's go to the field first, right? So the field, you don't have to do like a complete progression to where you're trying to win back every time. It's winning overtime is what makes it work in the field, right? So $10, let's say it hasn't been hit yet. So I start out like this, right? So I have a 10 and a 10. Let the point get established. If this loses, then I go to $15. Now, if it wins, obviously it gets paid the same amount. Then I just take it right back to 10, right? So we always have to assume every time it wins, we go back to our starting point at 10. So if the 15 loses, then I just go to 20, all right? Now, if the 20 loses, at that point I go to 30. Sometimes I like to go to 35, and that's actually what I prefer. 35. All right, so now I'm going up by 10 instead of 5. And 35 is now 45. Sometimes I'll just go right to 50. It just depends on how the table's going and how many numbers I have out there. There's a couple different things I kind of determine that, but 25, 35, 45. So that's basically how I'm doing. I'm just looking to hit this over and over again, right? So that's the laddering part of the field. There's no written code like if this happens, do that. If that happens, do that. It's a slow progression of laddering for the field. Now the third part is the don't come, right? So I think this is the part that I have really kind of messed with over and over again. And this is my favorite part of the game, right? So I'll go 10, and I'll let that travel, right? So I'll let the $10 travel, and I'll try to get 3 of them. I want 3 of these out here, right? So if the 5, 6, 8, or 9 during this laddering process is covered on the back, I place the front. Let's tell the dealer, go ahead and give me a 5 and 6 at this point. All right, so at this point I have 3 in the back. My next DC is $15 now. I got 3 at 10, so now I'm here, right? So say if the 5 or the 6 gets hit, again, this back loses, this goes here, and this gets paid $14. So I'll just drop them $1 for 15 bucks. All right, so it replaced that 10. Now it's going to get paid 15, right? And then I'm going to get paid on that. So then I'll just take my 15 bucks, put it in the rack. Actually, I'll go right to the next number. So now I'm going to do 15 4 times. And then after that happens, I go to 20. So then I got 20 at 5 times. And then you're getting 3 at 10, 4 at 15, so that right there is 7 rolls. And then you're going to go with another 5 at 20. And then you're looking at, now you're just going to flat bet around the back. So you're really starting to get some numbers out there. And a lot of times what I've noticed is once they hit their point, so this would be off, right? Once they hit their point, a 7 will come. All of this back here gets paid, and then you just start again. Same shooter though, so you're not using the don't pass. I only like to do 1 don't pass per shooter. That's just my choice. I used to add the don't pass in part of the don't climb the ladder. I used to use that as another number, but then you come to find out you have 45, 50, maybe even 75 bucks out here, and then it loses. They hit their number, you're out that money. So this is just a little bit more for a lower bankroll. So I just kind of thought I would do a short little video on it, just trying to explain it so people get a better understanding of how I'm operating this. And I often get a lot of questions when I'm at the table. Hey, what are you doing? How are you doing that? What's going on? What's your progression? And I'll have people that'll stand next to me, and I have no problem explaining it to them as I'm going, and just watching, making sure that they're doing it right. So we'll go ahead and do it real quick. For this set, it doesn't really matter what you use, but for my throw, I'm really liking the 2-1-5-6. 2-1-5-6, throwing it across the table. Today I did it from stick right 2. So I was actually over there, and I just shot it into the corner, and it played nicely. So we'll just give it a short little roll, and you can follow along here. I don't know how much I got here. A couple, 1, 2. So I got 150, 250, a little over 300 bucks. So I mean that's enough to play this with, I think. For a small bankroll, it's not too bad. It's a 7. 7 on a come up. That's never fun. So since I'm the shooter, I actually have to go back up. So these both lose. That's the only downside of the don't pass or pass line. If you're shooting, you have to play it. But on a random shooter or another shooter, you can always just elect to not play the pass line or don't pass. I'm really trying to put out quality videos that people are willing to watch the whole video. Just because I put out a lot of good information, and I don't always put it in the first 5 minutes of my content. I usually string it throughout. So if you can, I'll try not to put out too long of a video. Just bear with me, and we'll get you taught up here pretty quickly. That's a 4-1-5. All right, so now I'm at 20 here, and 10 on the DC. So I do have a 5, so we're gonna go ahead and place 10 bucks. There we go. See if we can dial in this throw a little bit. It's a little catty-wampus right now. Hard 8. Alright, this loses. This goes to the 8. Go ahead and put 12 bucks in front of it. For a true blender, I'm just placing them as I go. Instead of laying out, I'm going to place it as I go here. Still at $10. And I'm at, let's see here, that was 20. Let's go 35. Let's go 35 for this hit. Like I said, I'm not trying to get all of the money back. I'm still trying to get money out here too, so just messing with it as I go here. And there's the 7. So that was not a great throw, right? So this loses, this gets paid. This loses, this loses, this gets paid. So we're down a little bit of money. Do it again. So that was 35. We'll go 35. We'll go 40, well, let's go 50 even. Go $50. All right, this is off. Let's see here. Let's switch it up a little bit. Try the 3, 2, 5, 6 cross corner. And 7. Drilling the 7 right now. That's gone, that's gone. I go 50, 65, 65. Try the 2, 3, 5, 6. Snake eyes. Snake eyes. So that pays double in the bubble. So I'll go ahead and separate that out. There's 1. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 25. So that's the greens taken care of. Now let's get double here. There's 1 there. There's 1 there. All right. So we'll pick all this up. So you can't sweat the small stuff here. You gotta just roll with it. Trust. You gotta trust the program. So we go right back to $10. That gets paid also. I forgot to pay it. Not out of my own money, preferably. That don't pass gets paid on a 2 on the come out. So let's go ahead and that was a lost. We'll go ahead and throw it again. I'm at 2, 3, 5, 6 right now. I was at 2, 1. I switched over to 2, 3. So let's see if we can get a point. All right, there's a hard 10. Hard 10. I had to make a small adjustment. And there it is. So that 10 gets paid. There's that. Go ahead and leave 10 there. Let this travel. Put the other 10 there. All right. Like I said, I won't try not to make the video too long. There's a 7 right there. There's a 7. Really not throwing all that great here, but that's okay. So these 2 lose. That one gets paid. This comes off. I'm gonna do it again. No harm, no foul. So it looks like I'm down, but we're hanging in there, so it's not that big of a deal right now. See if we can get some numbers rolling here. You only need one roll. You're good to go. Wow, just smoking that 7 today. Just smoking the 7, which happens, man. Especially when you're messing around with a bunch of different shit, trying to, there's 10, we'll go to 15 here. Trying to get a number. Let's see here, 2, 1, let's go 2, 3. We'll go 2, 3. Just gotta hit my landing zone. 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. Slide that over. This gets paid. 15. Back to 10. Drop 10 there. Put 10 in the rack. All right. And I try not to make these videos too long because, you know, I know people got other things to do, but there's good information that I want to make sure you're getting. That's a 5, 3, 8. Oh, that was 5. Come on. That's 5, 3, 8. Scoop it. All right, we'll go ahead and place that real quick for 12. So So I'll lose 10, but I'll get 14. So it's not a bad deal. This loses. Go to 15 here. 10 here. Yeah, I had a pretty good week this week. Pretty good week. Coming back from Vegas, coming home, hitting it pretty good. 3-1-4. Alright. This goes up here. I'm not going to cover that one. Put $10 here. Get paid on the 4. $10, put this in the rack. I'll go 2, 3, 5, 6. Now you can use whatever set that you like. This is just one that I like for craps numbers and outside numbers. It works pretty good most of the time. Going across the table. That was a long throw. And that's 11 yo. Alright, it's 11 yo. Now usually when I play the DC, that 11 yo is a bad number. Because you lose the DC, right? But I win it in the field. So it's just an even split. It's a push. So I'll go back there. Alright, 5, 4, 9. 5, 4, 9. That's my point. Alright, so I lose. This comes off. This $10 travels. This is my last 10 also. The 9 lost. The don't pass loses, but I win it in the field. So I drop my 10 there, put my don't pass back up, try to get a number. Now this is off. So you got to tell the dealer either if you want it on or off. I'm going to go ahead and work it just so if I hit that 8, it's going to get paid. If I hit a 7, I'll lose it. So it's a judgment call on your part. I like to work them. 5, 2, 7. All right. So all this loses, but this gets paid. 10, 10, 10. Lose the $2. And start over. So hopefully you're getting a pretty good understanding of what's going on here. It is it's a slow process, but it pays. It pays and it pays and it pays. So you can't really rush it if you're gonna get paid on it. So we'll go ahead and throw. Throw isn't for shit today. 3, 2, 5. Threw really good in the casino today though, so I'll take it better there. All right, that's flare. This loses. All right, 15 here. Place the 5. There we go. Let me get one more throw in here, and then we'll ramp it up. I just really wanted to kind of break it down, and that way, if you want to try it, you got a little bit better understanding. That's an 11 yo. So the nice thing about the ladder progression is I lost the $10 on the DC, but I get paid 15 in the field. So we'll go ahead and stack that up, put the $10 back, put $10 back, put 10 in our rack. I know Sam really likes this. I mean, I broke it down. He really understands what's going on, and he feels real comfortable playing it. And he likes collecting the money. Hard 4. This goes here. That gets paid. Go ahead and take that pay, put it right there. All right. Yep, hopefully you guys are sticking around. for the video. That's a 3 craps. 3 craps. So this gets paid, and that gets paid. Put that here, and we'll do it again. Maybe if I could throw for shit, probably help out a little bit. All right, 3 craps again. Come on, baby. I'll tell you, another kicker is people stick around too long. I've noticed, I come in and out, and sometimes I'll bounce in, go eat, come back, and people are still sitting there, and they want to know why they can't win. You can't win if you stay there and give the casino an opportunity to take your winnings back. So I kind of like to hit it and get the fuck out. Apologize for the language, but it is what it is. I mean, make your money and leave. Don't stick around long enough for them to take it back. Hard 10. Yeah, part of the whole 36 rule challenge, I know a lot of people don't like it to watch it or whatever, but it really helps you learn your throw. And then if you can learn how to throw, you can come up with your own sets that work with your throw that pays you. So that's why I did that field challenge, so I would know what sets I want to use that are going to give me the best outcome to try to hit some field numbers, some craps numbers. There's an 8, 5, 3, 8. See how much time we got here. And I'm at 22 minutes already. I'm probably gonna need to wrap this up. Unfortunately, you gotta play, if you're on YouTube, you gotta play the game, and you don't wanna have too long of a video, even though you're trying to put out some good content. So I'm at 10 now, I'm at 15 now. So we'll go to 15, this lost, so now I gotta have that lost. So we gotta go to 15. I don't remember if I scooped it or not, but we'll go ahead and do it anyways. 2, 3, 5, 6. Three, 1, 4. So that's pretty good. I lose this $10 back, replace it with 15 and get paid in the field. So that goes there, put my 10 back here, put my 15 here, put 5 in the rack. So hopefully you're seeing how this is working, right? So you get 3 10s and you want 4 15s, slowly progressing up here and only protecting the inside numbers as you hit it. So let me get another throw here, and well, let's see, what do I want to do? Let me try to spike it. Try to spike it one time. Let's see. Nope, 6, 3, 9. I was going for the 6, 1, but I got the 6, 3. So that's fine. This goes here. Get paid in the field there. I'm not going to put anything on the DC. Take my field off, turn off my front bets, and throw for the 7. And hopefully I can hit it a couple times, or within a couple throws. 6, 2, 8. So close to that 6, 1. So I didn't get paid on this because I turned it off. I lose this 10, not putting anything back behind. I'll just go ahead and take these down. It's just kind of a judgment call at this point. Haven't hit the 5. I think this $2 was mine. And I'll try Just try to hit the 7. Usually I do a little bit better job of spiking it, but right now apparently I'm not doing it. Die high. You get the point. It's just another thing that I try to do at the end there. Just try to get my money off the table and wait for the 7 to come. Because now I'm just basically just doing a ladder. That's a 5. That's my point. So this loses. That comes off, and then you got your come out roll. This video is going a little longer than I wanted it to. Snake eyes. I'm supposed to have something on the don't pass, even though I lost it, but I'm not going to take the pay on it because I forgot to put it out there. Well, they wouldn't have let me throw without it, but that's no big deal. Now we'll just throw. Boxcars, that's a push. See, I missed two doubles there. It is what it is. Just I already made my money, so it's kind of pointless to put more money out there if I don't have to. I'm a little aggressive when I'm playing, and then go to playing conservative. Try to play conservative at the end there just to protect my money that I won, because I don't want to give it back. That's why I walk away with money, because once I won it, I don't want to give it back. Eight again. That's my point. So now I'm going to go on a roll, and I'm just going to start drilling numbers. Six, 4, 10. Yep, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do this, because now I got one knocked off. So now I'm going to have to go back to playing, even though I didn't want to. Here's 15. Got my field. Still way up. Still trying to hit the 7 here. 4. That's the problem with trying to do short videos is can't sometimes. Can't do a short video every time. So that gets paid. 15. I know YouTube wants us to have short videos and view duration and all that, but you know, it's really hard to get good information out. Hard 4 again. Get good information out to people that could really use it in a short period of time. Place, pay. So now I'm going to go 20, 10. $9. Replace that 15 with a 20. Paid in the field. Put 20 here. Put 10 here. And there's the 7 finally. Finally got the 7, so these lose, and all this gets paid. So that gets paid. Gets paid. 20 on that. Oh, I had 15 there. Let me just stack all this up. So besides the end, a lot of times I just play it to the end, but sometimes if you're the shooter, you can kind of try to shoot for the 7 and just pull down, or you can just run it. Just keep running it through until the 7 comes. So I got all of my grains back. And now I got more than 2 rows, so I picked up some more money. Another 30, 40 bucks at a time, and that's kind of the goal. You just want to kind of pick up, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a shooter, hit 2 or 3, maybe 4 shooters, and get out. Don't stick around long enough for them to take their money back. So, in recap, don't pass as an individual bet unless you're a shooter. Field, laddering it up slow. And then the don't come. So you want to go 10s, 15s, 20s, and then if you get a long shooter, you want to get to 25. All right, YouTube. I apologize for the long video. Hopefully you guys stuck around for it. Until later. Press out.